What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 8th episode of Jobless Reincarnation. This one's titled Turning Point 1. Now, I don't know if that's Turning Point 1 as in, this is the first turning point, or if it's going to be Turning Point 1 and then we get Turning Point 2 next week. I'm not 100% certain on that one yet. But I assume, by the title Turning Point, I'm assuming something's going to shift in this episode. And we might have got a bit of a hint of it last time with that strange, black hole thing that was just floating above in the sky. As we caught Saros boning one of the maids. The Grey Rats, they be horny, as I think we've all established at this point, and it runs in the family. Also, what seems to run in the family is a love of, what do they call them? They don't call them Beastkin in this universe. What do they actually call them? God, I've forgotten it. I've forgotten what they call the Annelid people in this world. I don't see where it's being mentioned. Yeah, I forget what they're actually called in this universe, but yeah, basically the Grey Rat family lusts after them. At least this particular part of the Grey Rat family really does enjoy them, and I don't blame them. I mean, we all know how successful Nekopara and things like that have been in recent times, so there's certainly a lot of us that can get on board with that, let's be honest here. But yeah, we continued to make progress with Eris. We had her 10th birthday party coming up, because if I remember correctly, it's the 5th, 10th, and 15th birthday parties that are quite major events in this world. So the 10th one's pretty important as well. We met the dance teacher who wanted to take some time away from Rudeus' teaching so that she can improve her dancing, because she's not quite there yet, and really didn't quite get there at all. And needed Rudeus to help encourage her to want to dance and get back into it. And there was a nice little moment between the two of them. But because we had less time teaching Eris as she was off dancing, it allowed us to make some progress of our own, which hasn't been happening for a little while. So we started working on languages. We had, for some reason, all the languages end in God. So we've got Demon God, Beast Gods. I think there was another one that they mentioned. But they all end in God for some reason. I'm not quite sure. Was Human God one of them? I don't know if that was the name of them. But whatever one we currently speak, I think, was something God. So we're learning some Beast God from Ghislaine, who continues to be one of the cutest characters in this show, and I really like her. Which is, considering how you look at her and her initial appearance, cute is not necessarily the word you go for, but honestly, the little mannerisms she has are brilliant, and I hope we don't say goodbye to her character too soon. I know we're eventually going to have to leave this place and go back not only to our home, but probably to a Magic Academy at some point, because that's what our main goal is and what we've been working and earning money for this entire time. So I know we're going to have to say goodbye to Ghislaine eventually, but I hope it's not too soon, because I really like her character. And we also wrote to Roxy and got some helpful tips on Demon God, if I remember correctly. Was that the language she taught us? I think it was Demon God. So that was nice. Unfortunately, our figure of Roxy, which we sold to that merchant who I think sold us the aphrodisiac, I think that somehow ended up in the prince that Roxy's tutoring, kind of ended up in his hands, which is just... that's something. But we get to the party. She goes to dance with another noble, typical noble-looking snob guy. And the dance doesn't go quite so well. So Rudeus steps in and is like, this is how it's done, basically. And actually uses some of her sword fight training. Because she knows the moves, she just doesn't know how to apply them. So he gives her the instruction of, whenever I say now or something, he gave a trigger word essentially and said, and imagine that you're sidestepping, essentially, if you were in a fight and you had to rapidly sidestep, because they showed it at the very beginning of the episode during the fighting training with Ghislaine. So it's a nice little callback to that, which was brilliant. And ultimately she got through the dance pretty well, and Rudeus got some attention and got the go-ahead essentially from Eris's father. It's just like, hey, you can bring one back, just use protection. Because Grey Rats. Grey Rats. But yeah. Yeah, Grey Rats. Honestly, you can say just say Grey Rat and so many things just make more sense, really. But anyway, Turning Point 1. I wonder what that's going to entail. I guess the introduction of a major plot device or plot point is going to come about, because right now we're just earning money to get to the Magic Academy. That's our goal. To get us and Sylph to the Magic Academy. I guess Turning Point 1 means either something's going to be impeding that idea, or there's going to be something else that may take a bit of priority. I don't know, but we've got 4 episodes left, right, of this season? Yeah, 4 including this one, so we'll have 3 after this one, before we go on break and then come back in the summer. So I imagine we'll build up a bit of an arc here. I don't know how much of a cliffhanger we'll leave it on, but I'm kind of interested to see. So, let's get the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based form reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season and future seasons. Certain backdated shows like Mario to the Patriot. Patreon request shows like Symphogear, which should be following after this one, hopefully. We'll see if I actually manage to do it. Yeah, we've also got a monthly movie poll that just went up. If you want to see what movie I watch, because I put up a poll every month for Patreon members to vote on, and you can vote for what movie you want me to see that month. So for the next week, that poll is currently up there, so go check out my Patreon. And yeah, here on YouTube we do time-based. Bottom left of the screen you'll see the time of the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Don't play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation, since that's who licensed it, of course. We have just the Funimation logo to start, so about 7 seconds of logos. I'll call them out as I go past. You can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when this is transitioning. So, my long spiel over, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation, cheers. Here we go. That's a hair. I think I know what he's referencing there. I love the pace at which those fights go. It's been 2 years. Okay, 2-year time skip. We're advanced in Sword God. Okay. Yeah, there's that orb still. So that's been there for 2 years now. Interesting. OP time over background shots and establishing shots. A rainy, dreary day in Roa. So how old does that make Rudy now? 9, right? Because he was 7 during that entire arc. So I guess he's 9 now? Somewhere around there? The water flowing in that little gap there is actually pretty nice. I like how the show doesn't always want to use its opening visuals, but will use, like, environment shots to help build up the world a bit. I quite like that choice. Alright. Huh? What are we doing? Okay. Oh, it's his 10th birthday coming up, okay. Huh? Ah, North Korea. Okay. There are four main Grey Rat families. Okay, that explains a lot. Oh. I didn't think you could have worse than Paul, but sure. Hmm. Makes sense. That's the mother. Again, who really doesn't like us. Probably because we are that other family. I thought it was Paul's fault, but actually it might be the brother's fault. Yeah. Wow. Good, good. Yep. He's made so many things. Are they not questioning what like a car is in this world? Oh wow. Uh huh. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. uh, uh. Oh wow. It's a much bigger event than I expected, actually. Mother's really not happy to be here. Hmm. Hmm. This family, man. uh huh. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, I feel like that's some extra information we should pay attention to. Huh? What? 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 The fuck? What is going on? Uh, what is going on with this fucking family? That was a really bad. Is this a staff? Is this a star from the main poster? I guess. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Hmm. Wow. Oh, they let the grandfather back in eventually, and they let the mother back in. What a complete 180 on the mother's character. I love that they dragged her out as well. It's just like, okay. Hmm. Wow. Had? Hmm. Ah. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That explains that. Hmm. Uh, oh. This father. Ah. Hmm. Family politics, man. Forever complicated, needlessly troublesome. This is why you keep it in your pants. Yeah. Didn't think that one through, did you? They weren't joking, apparently. Suki's voice actor, so good. So that's all in his mind. Okay. Not the response he expected. Hmm. Okay, we are going through with it. I don't know about that. That was Jesus Christ. They're putting way too much care into this animation. Oof. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that went about as expected. Dude has no restraint. At least he's being reflective on it. Didn't actually leave. Right. Mm-hmm. What was that? Is really no one questioning the fact that he has a car figure? I guess not. Yeah. Uh. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Completely forgot about that. Maybe not completely, but yeah, a lot of monsters at the moment. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. The readers say that. Oh. It is, isn't it? It is. Mm-hmm. I imagine, yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh boy. Hey, Paul. Something's been put into motion. That looks very ominous. Something's been put into motion. So we're obviously going to see it as well. Oh. Something has happened. Who the hell is this? Who the hell are you? I guess you're someone powerful enough to survive that. Holy shit. Are those... Is that meant to be like scales on the side of his head there? Just a look and it leaves. Ha. Wow. Okay. Is that my boy? That's my boy Kenshiro. Oh boy. Oh boy, this anime somehow got better. A lot of mana, okay. Who the hell's this? Sure. Great Emperor of the Demon World. Okay. Is she kind of crazy? I can't tell. But a lot of major forces apparently coming into play. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. A lot of major forces now in play. Okay. Oh, is it going to be his spell that sets them off? Oh boy, what's he going to do? Ooh. Oh boy. Is it the weather spell? Yep. Here we go. Something else activated instead. That's not us. Hmm. Oh. What's attacking? Who's attacking? Which one is it? We don't even see anything. We're just fighting light. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's the white robe guy. Or white suit guy. I can't tell. Uniform. Okay. The Radiance. Argus. We should... Macy's. Hmm. Okay, we're backing off. Something's happened. Mm-hmm. Right. Right, that orb. Whoa. Oh boy. We're gonna end it on that, aren't we? A chance encounter. Fucking hell. Okay, that went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Okay. Okay. Hey, I found the main plot. I think we found it. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay. We've just met so many characters. We didn't get many names, but I think that was my boy Kenshiro Suda voicing one of them. Fucking badass there. Um, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Why is he not listed in this VA cast? I know I saw him. There he is, Kenshiro Suda. If you haven't already been able to tell, over the past year and a bit, ever since I heard him in It Invaded, I've been just every show I see him in, I'm just like, yes, like every single show. Let's just go through the list of shows I've seen him in recently. So last year, like I said, It Invaded, I caught onto him. He was in Seiton Academy, although not for much. He was in Toilet Bound Hanako-kun and Tsuchikamori. He was Lero from Tower of Gods. Jigao Taik from God of High School. He's Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. He is Vesta in Slime, although I don't care for much for Vesta character in that. He's Tanky in Horimi as well, though not much. Narrator from Code Black. He was in Hortensia Saga, and I kind of liked him for the one episode I watched of that. Now he's in this. He's in some upcoming shows as well that I'm really looking forward to. Where is that? Yakuza 1. The Way of the House Husband. I'm really looking forward to this show. They don't say when it's coming out, though. It's a Netflix show, so it might drop all at once. I don't actually know how it's going to come out. But yeah, some point this year that's coming out. I hope it's coming out worldwide Netflix relatively soon. I think it's going to be a deal like where it comes out all in Japan and then later on it will come into the to worldwide. I hope anyway, because yeah, I'm super looking forward to that one. Super looking forward to it. But yeah, that was a fucking episode. That was an episode. So we've got a legendary hero sending people to investigate. We've got some mysterious dragon somebody, a dragon lord, I don't even know. Then we've got this crazy girl. I don't know who this crazy girl. Like, I don't know if she's just crazy and like deranged, or if what's going on with her yet. Like follow, like she said, like what? Follow my army or something like that. Where was her scene in this? So the legendary hero seems to be in this city in the sky, from the looks of things, but based on how that was based. The Great Emperor of the Demon Worlds, Kishirika Kishirisu. Follow us, our people. And then nothing followed except the wind. And then just breaks down coughing. I have no idea who they are, if they actually are. I assume they are very powerful, and they're like a joke almost. I'm gonna guess it's like that character you joke about. It's like, oh, they're not gonna be that serious, and then it turns out they're one of the most powerful ones of all of them. It's gonna be something like that, I imagine. Man, that was an episode. Well, they've really ramped it up for the next couple of episodes, haven't they? I assume those three are going to be fine with that massive burst of light. I don't think they're just going to... I think they'll be fine in some way. Who knows what it actually was. But they're attempting to summon or break the seal of Laplas. Is that what they're implying that was? I think that's what they said. We also got introduced to the idea of the family politics, which was kind of interesting. I need to go back and double check on some of that stuff, so I've got full understanding of it. But Rudeus' family, Norat, was it? Paul's brother is the head of that family, although he's even worse than Paul, which I didn't think was possible, but apparently it is. Well, no, it's definitely worse than Paul. Like, it's pretty easy to imagine how they could be worse than Paul, but, you know. So they don't really want him as head of that family, and so they're looking to change things up a bit there. And they're trying to get, with the family politics of, Eris's brother's being taken away to the main family household because that's how the sons of them go to that main household. Daughters stay. Yeah, I need to figure out the family politics a little more. Please no spoilers for other stuff that might be mentioned later on, so just work with what information was revealed by the anime. I know that like the source material probably did put a little more information out there, but just in case they're rearranging things or it's going to crop up a bit later, no spoilers for anything that's not explicitly stated in the anime. Just be cautious with that. But yeah, I just need to double check on some of the stuff on the family politics, so I've got that straight in my head. So we've got a legendary hero, we've got a demon. What did I say she was? A demon lord. Where is it? Great Emperor of the Demon World. Okay, Emperor. That's what we're calling you now, is it? I feel like I recognize her VA. Yuka Iguchi? It's mine. Oh, that makes so much sense. It is mine. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, actually. Also, Hinata from Place Further in the Universe. I can really hear that now. Okay, so yeah, I did recognize you. So you're the Great Emperor of the Demon World. We've got the legendary hero. Then we've got my boy Kenshiro's character. Seems to be something to do with dragons. It looked like, I don't know if that was the intention or if that's meant to be a misleading or what, but the way the light was reflecting off like the side of his face here and here, it looked like he was basically scaled. So I wonder if that's going to imply who he is. I mean, you've got Demon God. Wasn't Dragon God something in this world? I forget. But I think he's in some way to deal with dragons. Obviously by the fact that he was surrounded by them and he seemed to have an agreement with one after being attacked and it just left. And also the fact that he's got scales all here. So I assume he's like a dragon. Are there dragon people in this world? Like dragon kin? Or I don't know how that's specifically going to work. Is it like... I don't know. I guess we'll see how it ends up being, but I'm excited to meet his character because I love Kenshiro Tsuda, as very clearly been put. But yeah, we got a lot of major forces suddenly very, very interested in what's going on. I don't feel like we're going to be of any use here. I feel like we're almost like... I assume we're going to help in some way, maybe? In the fact that maybe we're just protecting Eris and Ghislaine and stuff. I assume that's going to be the extent of our involvement in this. I feel like we're almost like going to take a back seat into what's happening and get a true sense of what the most powerful forces in this world seem to want to do. I'm interested to see what direction they take this in. I'm really quite interested now. So yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. That was phenomenal. You may notice I haven't really talked about the Eris scene because, well, you kind of knew that scene was kind of going to happen the way it did. But you can see Rudeus, and I'll say this, one thing I'll say on it, because I said I wouldn't speak too much on this sort of stuff. Rudeus is learning, and he's finding the bounds, and he's knowing that, like, even if he knows he can't take the appropriate action right now. He knows he's acknowledged himself in how hopeless he is in this engagement, because whilst he is as perverted, he has so many perverted thoughts, it doesn't mean he's actually any good at applying them. Like, he can have all the perverted thoughts in his head, and he's like, yeah, this is how it's going to go down, but it's like, that implies that the other person really follows along with what you're doing, which 90% of the time is not going to be the case for Rudeus. So, yeah, it's it is what it is. So I actually quite like the way they interpreted that and did that scene for the most part. I feel like a bit too much of an animation budget went to that, but who knows. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual, as well as your comments what you thought. Be mindful of spoilers, of course, because I'm so into this series. Like, so into this. Also, we got to see Norn and Aisha growing up for the first time, which is amazing. Interesting that Aisha is the more outgoing of the two right now. But, yeah. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 lineup you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time. See you guys later.